Hi, I'm Ronald from Tilburg, the Netherlands, and I wanted to do ayahuasca because I wanted to grow and get out of a very deep pit I was in with depressions, loneliness, and not knowing my purpose in life. And I wanted to find out my purpose in life. So yeah, that's my reason for going, and I had a lot of hesitation to go, did a lot of research, and other medicinal plants like weed brought me on this path as well. So yeah, that's where my journey went, how I got there and my reasons for it. I chose Om-Mij because, well, to be honest, my sister did a lot of research about ayahuasca, and she told me that Om-Mij was the one that stood out to her. And I trust my sister's research. She's very thorough, and she was right. It's a good place to go, I think. It definitely did the job for me. My experience, what was it like? Well, it was like something you only see in stories, or hear in stories, or see in the movies. But this was like, I felt every emotion possible. I could let go of a lot of fear, a lot of regret, a lot of self-pity, loneliness, and a lot of weight fell off my shoulders. I could cry for the first time since a very long time. I felt connected with nature through an entity almost, and they also call this entity Mother Ayahuasca. You can also see it like your heart is talking to you openly without all the indoctrination of the matrix. So it's pure, it comes from your heart, and I got the answers I needed, and I've never felt so much love in my entire life. And for me that's very special. I have been without love for a long time and not able to accept it. And now I was, almost like I didn't have a choice. Mother Ayahuasca really lets you show your fears and go through your chakras. And so in a way you open your third eye during the session, or I did, and I felt connected to everyone around me and nature. I felt fulfilled, and the next day I did another session because ayahuasca called me again, and I felt something needed to be completed, and so I went again, and it was amazing again. I had to take 3 drinks because after the first 2 I didn't feel a whole lot, and you're allowed to take a few more if you want. So I did, and again I felt all the grief in the world and everything. I put it onto my shoulders and how it came to be, and that I have the right to be here as well, and go into discussions with people and encourage people to dance and be the lion I am. And so I felt very, very excited after these sessions. Very excited. A lot to integrate, and that went over 2 years' time, this integration, and it's still going on. The staff is very professional. Couldn't ask for more. Well, maybe a little bit more after care, but you can ask for aftercare. So please ask for aftercare. They have this available for you, and call them or send them an email once a month. maybe for advice or how it's going or both. And they're very loving, and trust me, once you've done ayahuasca, you are one of the tribe. It's like taking the matrix pill, the red pill. Location is nice. It's inside, you don't go out. It's a good roomy, with 3 people around you who protect you and take you to the toilet if necessary, and clean your bucket when you purge, if you purge. And they're there for you emotionally as well. And for the most time there was music for us, and during the whole 6 to 8 hours I was there in the session, there was beautiful music. And when I hear the music now, I still get back to the part where I was there in that session. Yeah, my experience met my expectations. Beyond my expectations. Like, I do have some sort of disorder according to the matrix. I have Asperger's syndrome, sort of autism. So I thought I would always be alone for the rest of my life. But ayahuasca showed me that I'm not. Really, I'm not. I'm totally not. Every breath I take, I'm connected with the trees. Everyone I see, it's an energy force that we exchange. You don't need to talk in certain ways or be with certain groups or all that. So I can now be happy with what I have. It's not like my autism totally disappeared, but I can accept it fully. I embrace it. It's me. How do I feel now? Well, relieved, curious about my future, everybody's future. I feel very connected. I have been exploring a lot and following the road of, well, the wave that I'm on and I could be on, can be on, and what my heart tells me to do. And I don't start thinking a lot anymore about everything and overthinking and then never making the right decision or a decision. But it's more like, I meditate for 1 second, I ask the question, and before I even finish the question, I know the answer. So I'm connected. What would I like to tell you if you're considering ayahuasca? A little bit of fear is healthy, because this makes you do your research. And you will follow the guidelines, because you will get guidelines for what to eat and what state of mind would be good, and what to take, what to bring, and everything. And please follow these instructions. And if you don't, it's no disaster or anything. Ayahuasca will still take care of you, but it might be tougher to get through. So, yeah. I think you shouldn't listen too much to the negative side that people give sometimes. That would, like, that you don't get too scared about maybe you could land into a psychosis or anything like this. Because if you start to worry about this too much, then you might force it. That it might even happen. Or, yeah, it's the same like being afraid of getting hit by lightning. Should you always fear being hit by lightning? No, at all. Should you fear dying from a heart attack? No. The chances are very small, very remote, and ayahuasca is a vine of the jungle, a vine of the heart, a vine of the soul. It is not some devilish thing or hard drugs. Yeah, the shamans really know what they're doing in the Brazilian jungle. They have been practicing for thousands of years, and our civilization, the Western civilization, they need this. I think they need this. And I would almost go as far as to say they should integrate it into the school system. Yeah, that will be amazing. But I know this will not happen, of course. And you will find out why, because you get answers, and you will feel like a hypocrite once you know everything. Well, not everything, I mean about how hypocrite we are with watching television and all that type of stuff, cars and plastic. But then again, this worry is not yours to keep, it's just your own life. You can take care of this, and you don't need to take care of everybody's lives, so just do that. And I wish you a good journey. Namaste.